Hello, beautiful souls. It's Karen here at Soul Magic Inspirations, and I decided to do a live tonight. I won't be back on again till Sunday. I'm gonna go live. That's the solar eclipse. I'm gonna go live then, so that'll probably be the next time I'm live. So today we're looking at all signs, and we're looking at what is next in love. So you could be single, you could be dating. Whatever your situation, these are general messages, so just take what resonates for you. And we're going to go through all the signs from Aries through to Pisces. So don't forget to check out not just your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Some of you may know I am a healer. That's my main thing that I do. And I work with self-directed compassion. And my website is up, so I will leave the link for that. If you're interested in a session with me, please reach out on my email. Again, I will leave the details in the comments of the replay. If you're going through loss or grief right now, I have started a Facebook support group for those going through that. So please check that out. I will leave a link for that. So I am not necessarily every day, but upload regularly on there. And it's a place for you to share as well how you're feeling, your stories, to get and receive support. Really, that's why I wanted to start it, because this week is a very difficult week for me. On the 20th, it'll be 3 years since I've lost my son. So obviously, I'm keeping a low profile right now, and it's obviously still in the healing phases right now. Oh, hello, Neha, welcome. So I wanted to start off with a Rumi message. And we've got, she offers the sacred wine, so drink. And we've got the number 32, which is the 5 energy, the energy of change. And there's a beautiful yellow of the solar plexus. And as I say, we've got the solar eclipse at the weekend. And we've got all the colours of the chakras there as well. So a really good time to cleanse and clear your chakras. If you go on my main channel, you'll see there are many meditations to help you with that in the playlist. So let's get the message. Beloved, you are being offered a gift that is beyond your understanding. The gift from the hand of the divine beloved. An offering to you that will lift you beyond what you've known into the next opening of your inner eye, of your heart, of your soul, so it may caress the earth with the light of heaven. This may sound wonderful, and indeed it is. Welcome though the gift may be, there is a trick to receiving it. When the sweet wine is offered, you must drink, but also be willing to become drunk. You must be willing to let go of control. You must trust in what will happen. Trust that you'll be cared for, or that you may appear to be the fool. You must be willing to not have all the answers, or indeed any answers. And trust that this is according to the higher plan, and not some inadequacy or error. So accept the gift that is coming to you, the offering that is sacred divine feminine brings to you now. It's sweet wine. It should be an enjoyable journey receiving this gift, aware and aware of resistance and restraints towards life, through the sheer pleasure of aliveness without thought. Oh, what a journey this is to be for you. So much that is truly wonderful and incredible, sacred and extraordinary awaits you. You are asked to drink from the generous cup of the great beloved. So what if your speech becomes incoherent and you have no words to describe how you feel? Or if the world around you ceases to understand? Could any of that compare to the great bliss of being fully alive and dancing with the divine ones in day's splendour? Too busy dancing. Oh, beautiful message there. Beautiful message about going for things in life, truly living, truly experiencing life and the pleasures of life, and not denying yourself and not holding yourself back. So as I said, we're looking at what is next in love. So we're going to start with Aries. We're going to use oracles and tarot. So, as I say, take what resonates for you. So any message will come out, you know, depending on your situation. It's a general message, so just take what resonates for you. What is next for Aries in love? What is next for Aries in love? What is next for Aries in love? The highest light, love, and truth. What is next in love? So we've got soulmate, twin flame energy here. Faith. Taming the wild, brave, fearless heart. And you're my destiny. So there's definitely a fated meeting here. I feel this is for those of you, maybe you're not with anybody right now. But as I say, this is a general reading, general message, so I take what resonates. But yeah, there is a fated meeting coming in, and you've needed faith. I feel maybe you've been single for some time, and you've been praying for this, you've been hoping for this, and it's time to have that brave, fearless heart to allow yourself to love again, to not be afraid of love. Okay, to not be afraid of love. So let's look at the qualities. Now I'm using my Lahom deck, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a masculine energy. What is this person like that's coming in? What are they like? So we've got somebody artistic, okay? So they could be very creative, you know, they could be an artist, they could make music, but they're just very creative, okay? So let's look at the tarot. What is next in love for Aries? What is next in love for Aries? The highest light, love, and truth. Yeah, we've got the Lovers. Again, that is my soulmate card. And the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely a brand new beginning coming in. This is somebody new. Oh my God, and it's 10 of Cups. Wow. So yeah, definitely a loving relationship coming towards you. I mean, if you are with somebody right now, it could be moving to the next level. But I feel for a lot of you, it could be that you're not even with anybody right now. And this is somebody coming in. I feel it's divine. It's divinely guided here. Okay, so that is Aries. So beautiful message. Okay, so now we're going to get to Taurus. So Taurus, what is next in love for Taurus? It's the highest light, love, and truth. What is next for Taurus? What is next in love for Taurus? What is next in love for Taurus? What is next in love for Taurus? The highest light, love, and truth. What's next? Wow. So we've got first love. So some of you, maybe you're falling in love for the first time, or it's going to feel like first love. Maybe you haven't been in love before. Depends on your age, I guess. And there's happiness coming in, and contentness and understanding. So there is a really strong connection coming in here. You're going to have a deep understanding. Some of you could be mature couples. We've got an older couple there. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you've waited a long time for this love, for this connection. But it's bringing happiness, contentment, and understanding, as I say. Oh, hello, Queen Toya. Welcome. So what is the person like? Let's see if we can get some qualities. As I said, these are masculine cards, but it could be a feminine you're connecting with. It depends on your situation. Yeah, we've got somebody logical, thinks a lot, uses logic, not feelings. So there could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody that maybe they're not very expressive, but they do feel deeply, but maybe they're not that good at expressing it, but they will show you by their actions. So what is next in love for Taurus? I'm just going to do one more sign and then I will get to any questions. Anyone else that has a question, please pop it in the chat. Yeah, so we've got Five of Wands reversed. So you're coming out, maybe you've been in conflicted energy, a bit of inner conflict, or maybe you were in conflict with somebody. Yeah, Six of Coins. So we've got receiving energy. So coming into balance in your own energy is going to help attract this person in. Yeah, it's a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. So yeah, a wish fulfillment coming in here. So beautiful energy for Taurus. Like I said, at the weekend we have a powerful solar eclipse and it's a new moon. And this is a very powerful time to set our intentions, to manifest our desires in life, to focus on what we're wanting to bring in for the next 6 months. This energy lasts for 6 months. Okay, let's look at Gemini. Hello, Sun Seals. Welcome. Hello, Sun Seal. So now I'm on Gemini, sorry. What's next in love for Gemini? What's next in love for Gemini? What's next in love for Gemini? Next in love for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so we've got loving feelings, sensual, sexy times. Got masculine energy here. You have my heart and I have a crush on you. You're on my mind. So somebody's really thinking about you heavily here. They have feelings towards you. They have sensual feelings towards you. But they're in love with you. You know, you have my heart. So it's not just casual. This is somebody that wants more than casual. You know, they're looking for, you know, they have love for you and they want to express that with you in a physical way. So what is this person like? What's this person like? Yeah, we've got responsible, a man who takes charge in a crisis. So this is like someone in a uniform. I think it's a paramedic uniform, but it could be somebody that works in a community, could be somebody who wears a uniform, but doesn't have to be. But they're a responsible person. You know, they take charge maybe in a crisis. They're good in a crisis, okay? So let's look at your tarot. Your tarot, next in love for Gemini. Next in love for Gemini. Oh God, I made the mistake of using the big deck. I do love the cards in this deck though. See, as just a Path Tarot, but the cards are just too big for my hand, to be honest. What's next in love for the highest light, love and truth? For Gemini, what's next in love? Yeah, we've got the Magician energy. So yeah, we've got Devil energy here. It's like obsession. You know, we saw that this person's obsessed with you. They're manifesting this. Yeah, they want to bring justice into this situation. They want to let you know how they feel. This could be somebody you don't know how they feel about you right now. Yeah, we've got Queen of Cups. So they're in love with you. They have love to offer you here. Okay. And they see you as somebody very loving and nurturing as well. Okay, so that is Gemini. See what I mean about these cards? They're so big. Wish they made a smaller version of it, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm going to look at your questions. So for those of you that weren't in at the beginning, I will be live again, but not till the Sunday, which is the solar eclipse energy. So I'll be live then. I'll probably be doing all signs, but we're going to look at the moon energy, the solar eclipse energy as well. So Neha wants to have messages and energies of Manmeet Singh. See energies right now, this Manmeet for Neha. See energies. Yeah, we've got silence, no contact. So I think you may be in no contact, but when they think of you, you give them happy feelings. Yeah, they're going through a healing phase right now. Okay, so they're doing some healing work on themselves. So, you know, leave them to that. Okay, I'm going to use my new deck, which is Roses in Love. Not my deck design, but get some different messages. So what do they want to say to you? I miss you more and more every day. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always stray back to you. I just want to hear your voice. So, yeah, they really miss you. They want to talk to you. But right now, they're focusing on themselves, okay? So send them love and focus on yourself, okay? So Queen Toy wants to know what's next in love for her. So I'm going to do what I'm doing for the signs. Let's use my decks, my oracles, and I'll get tarot. What is next in love for Queen Toya? What is next for Queen Toya? Romance. Okay, what's next in love for Queen Toya? The highest light, love and truth. Oh, hello Alma, welcome. Yeah, I'm okay. How are you? What's next in love? In romance, magic of love, love magic, anything is possible. Obsession, you're on my mind day and night, and you're the one I've been looking for. So if you're single right now, there is definitely somebody coming in that's going to want to romance you. They're going to show you their tender care inside. It's going to feel magical. This love connection is going to feel magical. And it's going to feel, you could be like really obsessed with each other, you know, that passion, that honeymoon phase. And it's going to be the one you've been looking for. That's what it says. It's the person you've been looking for. It's somebody looking for that proper connection, a proper relationship. So what is next in love? So we've got Hermit energy. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Earth sign in general, but it's somebody that is very enlightened, I feel. Somebody that's done a lot of inner work. Got Emperor energy. So this is a divine connection. It's a divine connection coming in. Yeah, we've got the Magician. So like I said earlier, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but the solar eclipse new moon is on the 21st. And it's a very powerful time to manifest. And we've got the Magician energy here. So you have everything you need to manifest your desires in your love life. And remember to focus on what you want, like focus on their qualities, of the person, the type of relationship you want. Set clear intentions out there for what you're looking for in a partner and a relationship. Yeah, we've got the Chariot. So things will start moving forward, The Chariot is fast-moving energy, it's balanced energy. So things will start moving forward for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So, yeah, it's a brand new beginning in love. But it starts with self-love. So remember to love yourself, okay? Remember to love yourself. So I'm going to get a timing. Let's use the tarot to get a timing for you when this might happen, when this might come in. So we've got a 5, a number 5. So I don't think it's days. I think it could be weeks or it could be months. But obviously do that work on yourself, okay? And put those, like I said, this energy lasts for 6 months, okay? So start manifesting, okay? Because it's coming towards you. And know that you deserve it, okay? Know your worth, okay? Okay, thank you for being here. Hello, Sapna. Hello, Dana. Welcome. Hello, Silly R. Hello, Ellen. Okay, I'll do a couple more questions and then I will get back to the signs. So Sapna has a question. Is the occult field give me success? When will I grow in my career in the coming days? Again, it's about what effort you put into something. Okay, so it's not everybody's an overnight success. It's what's the word? Perseverance, having patience, and again, focusing your intentions on what you're trying to do, what are you trying to create. Okay, so will there be success for something here? Yeah, we've got a yes, and we've got valuable experience, worth your time, and profit. So you are going to make money doing it. So let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice about this. What's the advice for Sapna? What's the advice? Yeah, speak your world into being. So again, manifestation is key. And one of the ways we can manifest is obviously, either if you don't know in your head, but write it down and speak it out to the universe, what you're trying to create. Yeah, and attend to the details, work out the details of how you're going to do this. Yeah, detoxify your energy. Okay, so maybe you need to watch what you're eating and drinking, and also, get out of negative thoughts and feelings in your head. Detach from people that are negative, maybe, that bring you down, and, maybe only talk about it to people that you trust, if you have the chance. Yeah, reveal what needs to be seen. So, go within yourself, meditate on it, pray on it, really dive deep within yourself and relax. Okay, so relax, connect to your own inner peace. Okay, focus on your goals and intentions, but it looks very good for you. Okay, so Sun Seals has a question. Should I relocate from my country? So you've got 2 questions there. I only normally do one, but I will do it. I will do the yes or no questions for you. Okay, so Sun Seals has 2 questions. Should you relocate from your country? And again, that is a big move to make. So really, obviously it's good to ask the cards. It's good to get guidance. But it's something about following your own heart, your inner calling. So if it feels right for you, you have to follow that sometimes. So should Sun Seals relocate? Yeah, we've got a yes for that. Wisdom supports you, roots go deep. So maybe you're going to relocate to somewhere where you have roots, like ancestral roots or family situation. Maybe there's a relocation there because it said about roots. So maybe that resonates for you. And will my next job be in another city? Will your next job be in another city? Yeah, we've got a yes on that as well. So we've got glowing results, clarity, seeing the whole picture. So it's getting clarity within yourself, okay? So I don't know if you meditate or pray, you know, seek guide. Obviously, you're asking me for guidance, but it's really connecting with your own heart, okay, your own intuition. I don't know if you've got your own set of tarot cards, because sometimes it helps. Lighten up your mood, lighten up your energy. Don't let these big decisions weigh you down too heavily, because that can affect our decisions as well. And again, relax. Time to relax and chill out. Maybe you've been overthinking. You need to let go of that. Focus on the positive. Yeah, as I said, you know, when we focus on what we do want as opposed to what we don't, see it with a positive mindset. You've got positive answers. And push through any insecurities. Okay, so that is your message. I'm sorry about that, Sun Seals, but the more I don't know how often you use tarot cards, but the more you use them, the more confident you will get, and the more you will understand them. Okay? Yeah, I get that. But sometimes it takes time to get the answer. We don't always get shown an answer. If you're praying on it, Sun Seals, you could ask for a sign, for them to give you a sign in some way. Some people resonate with number sequences. Some people resonate with music, messages. Some people resonate with signs of animals. You know, you could ask for a sign or a feather or a coin. You know, ask for a sign, okay? Ask for a sign. So I'm going to get back onto the signs now, otherwise I'm going to get behind. So what is next in love for Cancer? What is next for Cancer? Next in love for Cancer. Yeah, so for Cancer, we've got the Lovers. It's something casual. The fog is clear and I see clearly. It's you I'm on. And a fresh start. So maybe you had a connection that was casual. You were lovers. You know, it was maybe a one-night stand. But it was just casual. You know, there was no seriousness to it. But maybe in the time apart, you're seeing clearly you have feelings for this person or vice versa. And, you know, they want to come back and we've got a fresh start. I feel that's them wanting a fresh start with you. Okay, I feel that's them coming back. So what is this person like? Let's have a quick look. As I said, these are masculine energies, but it can be for a feminine, what they're like. Yeah, we've got powerful, a business owner, status and wealth. So this person is very well off. They have status in life. They could be businessman, you know, they wear suits or whatever. But yeah, they're very powerful. And they are somebody that will go after what they want, okay? So they're coming after you, if that resonates. Or if you're not there yet, you could be meeting somebody like that and it does become more serious, even though it may start off casual. So what's next in love for Cancer? Yeah, soulmate energy. Again, the Lovers. So yeah, it's a soulmate energy. Yeah, it could be an earth sign. You're connected with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, you could have been single for some time. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving energy, but they come forward with a solid offer, and there is definitely someone coming forward. And yeah, we've got Six of Cups, so it is a return. And we've got happiness coming out here. Happy times ahead for Cancer. Okay, so that's beautiful energy. I love it when we have good energy. Want happy energy here. It's too much in the world. Okay, so now we're going to get to Leo. So what is next in love for Leo? What's next in love for Leo? So we've got fear of love and another one for me come out. So deep down you could have a fear of love, but there's somebody coming in, or there could be somebody in your life now that you know they're the one, but you have this fear, there could be a block there. So what's next in love? Yeah, so it could start off as a friendship. You may be more comfortable starting off as friends with somebody, and it could lead, because maybe you've been hurt, you've had heartbreak, and sometimes it's hard to open up your heart. So a friendship might be easier for you. But we do have divine union. So I feel this will lead to that. It will lead to a love connection. So you could start off as friends with somebody and it's going to lead to a love connection because one of you in the relationship has a fear around love, a fear of being hurt again. And so it can take time. So have patience with that. As I said, this energy is for the next 6 months. So what is next in love for Leo? Yeah, we got the fear again, the devil energy. So there's healing needed, and you could help each other heal here. We've got Ace of Hearts, so definitely a new beginning in love, but it could start off slowly, and it could be with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So just have patience with that person, okay? So beautiful energy. As I said, these are just all messages, so just take what resonates, okay? It won't resonate for everybody. Hi, Dana, welcome. Question about work. I'd like to know if I should stay with my current job as we're experiencing a potential state shutdown. I'm sorry to hear that, Dana. Sometimes this can be a blessing in disguise. I know that's hard to hear. Let's have a look. Let's get you I'll get you a yes or no, and then we'll look at some tarot. So, should Dana stay in her current job? Should Dana stay in her current job? The highest light, love and truth. We've got a yes come out. Full of possibility, plenty, create an abundance. So, yeah, I mean, it's saying that you could stay in your job and there will be abundance there. So maybe it's just one of those scare tactic things that doesn't come to anything, or maybe your particular job is safe. I don't know your situation, obviously. What is the guidance for Dana about her job? What's the guidance here? Yeah, 8 of coins, skills. So I feel, you've been there a long time, it feels like, and you've developed a lot of skills, a skill set there that they need. You've got the experience, you've done the training, and this will stand you in good stead financially, I feel. Yeah, but 8 of Swords energy. So you're stuck up in your head, you're confused right now. I think it's just confirming that for you. What's the advice about the job? Yeah, Knight of Cups. So do what you love. I mean, if you enjoy the job and you're paid well, even though this is sort of hanging over your head, obviously only you know how you feel. Like I said to the other lady, you need to connect with your heart space, connect your intuition. But if you love that job, there was a yes there that you would be okay. I don't know how long that would be. You'll be okay for. Advice. Yeah, be honest with yourself. Ace of Swords, wisdom. So I feel you've got a lot of wisdom and skill in that job. You over the years, obviously, got experience. And you've worked hard to get to that status, and if you're enjoying it, it's just being honest with yourself with that Ace of Angels, Ace of Swords. Just be honest. Let's just get you some advice. What advice? At the end of the day, we can only follow our own heart space. I can give you messages, but at the end of the day, you have to dive deep within yourself. So you do have a choice. There's always a choice. So you can stay, as I said, or maybe it's a time to look for something new. But you have to do what's right for you. And only you know that, okay? So focus on the positive. So look at the positive, see, positive aspects of the situation, even though it can seem overwhelming. But maybe it is time for change. Okay, but only you know that, like I said. Yeah, go deep within yourself. You really need to look inside yourself and be honest. Yeah, work through your feelings about it. So be honest about how you feel about it. Do you really want to stay or do you want to go? And be proud of yourself. Be proud of where you're at right now. You've achieved a lot. And, you know, not all jobs are for life. I mean, I've had many jobs over the years, you know. You have to do what's right for you. So I hope that helped. Thanks for being here. So, Alma, I'm still waiting for an answer from the receiver. Any date from Spirit, please. Okay, let's see. A date from Spirit. Let's see. I'll use the tarot and then I'm going to get some angel messages for you, Alma. So when will Alma hear from the receiver? So we've got an 8 energy come out, okay? So that, obviously, I don't know how long you've been waiting. I know it feels like a long time. So it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months, okay? I don't think it's 8 months. I don't think it's been that long. Between maybe 8 days and 8 weeks. What is the guidance here for Alma? Yeah, again, listen to your intuition. So it's a theme right now. We really need to start tapping into our own intuition. Yeah, it's a yes. You are going to hear from them. The situation will improve. Yeah, it will be in perfect timing. And that can be frustrating, you know, when you want an answer now. But sometimes when we have that bit of patience, things can work out better than when we try and control it or rush an issue. Okay, so just breathe on it, meditate, send love to the situation, okay? So I'm going to get on with the signs and then I will do some more questions. So what's next in love for Virgo? What's next in love for Virgo? Oh, thank you for subbing, Silly R. Appreciate that. Sorry I didn't say that before. There's a lot of questions coming in. What is next in love for Virgo? What is next in love for Virgo? What is next in love for Virgo? Wow. So for Virgo, we've got a reunion energy here. So maybe you've been in separation from somebody or you broke up with somebody. And there's a mending energy. So this person wants to come towards you and mend this, okay, whatever happened, to make amends, to, you know, come together with you, to bring in joy and bliss and an apology. Could even get flowers there. We've got roses there. So somebody's really sorry about what happened. They want to apologise. They want to bring in joy and bliss to this connection, okay? So beautiful energy. So let's look at your tarot. Yeah, it's in divine timing. We've got the Three of Wands energy. Yeah, the Lovers, soulmate energy. So this is a soulmate. This is a divine connection. Could be with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody passionate. Somebody that goes after what they... Oh my God, look at that, Four of Wands. So they're bringing in stability. They want to commit to this. They want to commit. So, yeah, there's a reunion on the cards for you, Virgo. So that's your message. So Alma, if you're in that sort of situation with regard to that, I feel you need maybe to contact somebody then to get somebody to get a move on. Yeah, moving home is always a pain. Buying and selling. I mean, I don't know. I think are you in America? I think you're in America, but I'm in the UK, and it's always a pain. It's always a pain. So maybe you need to chase up somebody. That's if I was in your shoes, that's what I would do. I would definitely get hold of somebody and get a boot under their ass. Really, Oh, in South Africa, I don't know obviously how it works in that country, obviously, but a phone call, an email, a communication maybe to get people moving. It's not going to do any harm, is it? It's not going to do any harm to do that. So personally, that's what I would do. Yeah, I know. It can be the worst dealing with those sort of people, unfortunately. But, if you've been quiet and you've not chased them up, I would get in touch with them anyway. Because obviously it's affecting you in a big way. And you deserve answers at the end of the day, okay? So I would reach out and try and get something moving there, okay? So let's have a look at Libra. What's next for Libra in love? Yeah, so could start off as a friendship here with somebody. Special friendship. There's going to be a lot of give and take. It's a very equal connection. What's next in love? Yeah, again, it's saying just friends. So there could be somebody coming in that you're going to be special friends with. And again, I think it was like, I can't remember which sign it was. Was it Cancer or Leo? Where maybe one or both of you is not ready for a full relationship. And, you want to start off as a friendship, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's the best sort of way to start, I feel. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Alma, but you need to chase up somebody. Or I don't know if you have independent advice services in your country. Maybe get some advice. Because, you don't want to lose out on a situation because of other people's, I don't know what you call it really. It's no rush to them, is it? I mean, in this country we have estate agents and we have lawyers and they work at their own pace. And if you can get independent advice somewhere in your country, or as I said, chase up somebody, okay? Yeah, I've been through a lot of these situations. I'm obviously not in your country, but sometimes people need to get up their arse, to be quite honest. Yeah, we've got charisma. So somebody sees you having charisma here, Libra. But someone's wearing a mask. So I feel this is them not revealing how they really feel. So I feel they do want more than friendship, okay? But they're not feeling confident, so it's going to start off as a friendship. So let's look at the tarot next in love. Next in love for Libra. Yeah, Queen of Swords. One or both of you could be divorced. Swords energy are divorced people. And again, if you've had a broken relationship, it can make you wary about getting into another situation. Yeah, we've got Knight of Coins. So again, it's slow-moving energy. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, you could have been single for a while, both of you. And there's awareness maybe about getting into another relationship. So being friends initially makes perfect sense. Yeah, but there is a solid brand new beginning here. Okay, so again, just take your time getting to know each other. Okay, so that is Libra. Okay, let's look at the questions. Here's some more questions. LMAA, can I ask a card from the angels? I have a good Do I have good job news this month? Okay, let's ask the angels for you, LMAA. Do you have good job news this month for LMAA? Does LMAA have good job news this month? Yeah, we've got perfect timing. So you're going to get the news in perfect timing. There is abundance coming in. Assume you're applying for jobs or you're looking around or getting the word out there. And as long as you do that, it's going to happen in the right time. Okay? So the real bad China, welcome. Is Kira a loyal friend? So let's choose my yes or no and I'll get you some guidance. So for the highest light, love and truth, for the real bad China, is Kira a loyal friend to the real bad China? Is Kira a loyal friend to the big bad China? Great name, by the way. So we've got a yes. Yeah, winging it, nest egg, something to cry about. So definitely, yeah. I don't know if this person is like sort of carefree energy, like impulsive maybe. Maybe they come across as unserious, but it says you can. It says that she is. Maybe she comes across a bit flighty or something like that. But yeah, it says she's loyal. Let's get you, there's obviously questions here. Let's get you some guidance. Yeah, we've got release control. So sometimes we try and control situations with other people. And it's because maybe we feel a lack of confidence or a lack of self-belief or unworthy. But just go with the flow. I feel this person does go with the flow. Yeah, step into your power, just be in a good energy, take back your power, be confident, feel your self-worth, know you're deserving of good friends. And it said that she is a loyal friend. We got forgiveness. So I don't know if something happened between you, but forgive yourself, forgive others. It doesn't mean that we excuse what they did, but it allows us to move forward. So if there was something maybe between you and you didn't like it, it's time to forgive. And be proud of you, okay? Be proud of who you are. And know that you are worthy of good friends. And it said that she is a loyal friend, okay? So that's your message. Oh, bless you, Dana. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Just, I don't know if you meditate or pray, but, be quiet, quieten your mind and just get into your feelings. When will love come into Alexandra's life? Music stacks. What is next in love for Alexandra? And then I'll get a timing thing. What's next in love for Alexandra? What is next in love for Alexandra? What's next in love? The highest light, love and truth. What's next in love? Wow, so there's definitely love coming towards you. We'll look at the timing in a minute. So there is somebody coming in that has love for you. So I don't know if you already know somebody. It could be somebody in your vicinity as such that knows of you. Not necessarily. Maybe they've seen you out and about, or they follow you on social media, something like that. But we've got passion sore, and I cannot get you out of my head. So somebody's definitely thinking of you. And again, it may not be anyone you know right now, or not aware of them. It could be somebody that's doing this that you're not completely aware of right now. But there is surrender. There's somebody that wants to be with you. And yeah, we've got love here, mutual love. Okay, there's mutual love coming in. So let's look at the timing on that. When might this happen for Alexandra? Yeah, we've got Four of Wands energy. So again, it's stability coming in with the Four of Wands. And yeah, the Four energy. So I don't know if you are dating around right now. If you are dating around, it could be even for as soon as 4 days, 4 weeks or 4 months. But again, it depends on what action we're taking. Are you getting out and about there? Are you on any dating sites? You know, whatever. Are you putting those intentions out there that you're looking for love? Are you making it known to the universe that you're looking for love, you know? Do all those basic things. So that's your message. Okay, so let's look at Scorpio for the highest light, love and truth. So for Scorpio, we have passion and a reunion. So there's somebody returning with passion. What's next in love? Yeah, so somebody's coming in that you are they're everything to them, and they want your brave. They think you're brave and fearless. Oh, and maybe you've been protecting your heart. Okay, but maybe you know there was a painful breakup, but somebody's realised what you mean and they're coming back. Okay. So as I say, these are general messages. So just take what resonates. So what's next in love for Scorpio? Yeah, we've got the Devil. I feel this person has really been thinking about you a lot in this time of separation, feeling a bit obsessed. And yeah, they've had to do healing, I feel. And that could be both of you. Yeah, Six of Cups confirms that reunion. So you could have both been thinking and feeling about each other. Yeah, this is going to be a wish fulfillment. So yeah, after a period, the star energy. So after a period of healing, I feel maybe you both had to do healing on your own, especially with that Devil energy. There could have been codependency, addictions, you know, whatever it was. And you needed to spend time alone. And once you know, start that healing work on yourself and you're in the same vibration, you will be attracted back to each other. And we're seeing that here. And it's going to be a wish fulfillment with the star. Okay, you both wanted it. So that is Scorpio. Yeah, I wish you well with that, Alma. And as I said, we've got that solar eclipse on Sunday, a new moon. It's a very powerful energy. So put your intentions out there. Maybe do a candle ritual, which for me is just literally lighting a candle. And you can speak your intentions out into the universe or pray on it. You know, just be clear. And it's not going to do any harm to do that. Okay, so it's a very powerful energy. And don't waste it. You know, use that energy to your advantage, I would suggest at this time. And I'm sure things are going to happen in the right timing. And I know it hurts to hear that sometimes, because it's, you know, when you want something to happen now. But just trust in the process, okay? Okay, let's look at Sagittarius. What's next in love for Sagittarius. Next in love for Sagittarius. What's next in love for Sagittarius? Oh, you're welcome, Alma. Thank you for showing up. I hope things work out for you. Bless you. What's next in love for Sagittarius? 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 Okay, so for Sagittarius, we've got flirty energy, but a fear of love. So, yeah, you could have a fear of love here, but you're happy to keep it lighthearted with the flirtatious energy, but right now you don't want to go too deep. There could be somebody here coming in, and we've got Beauty and the Beast. So this could be like opposites attract, or you see, you know, maybe you're not good enough for them, you know, comparison, you see them as above you in some way. You could have self-esteem issues, but it's that opposites attract energy. And we have, I need a time alone to heal, to go in. So right now you could be healing, Sagittarius, you could be healing around some of these issues about your self-worth, about your fear of love. But we do have this seduction energy coming in. Seduction, making love, hunger for you, on fire. So there does feel like there is a strong connection coming towards you. But right now you could be focusing on your healing right now, which will help you to move forward. So let's look at the tarot. What's next in love for Sagittarius? So we got Ace of Swords. So being honest with yourself and being honest with the other person, just speaking your truth. Acknowledging that, okay? Acknowledging the truth. Yeah, we've got Six of Swords. So leaving the past behind, you know, letting go of the baggage of the past, allowing yourself to free yourself from the past, anything weighing you down, you know, taking the lessons and moving forward in a peaceful way. So I feel you are going to be moving forward. You're leaving the past behind. Yeah, we've got Page of Coins energy, Dreamer. So, yeah, maybe there's a communication coming in, a message coming in. Yeah, and a message of love. So there could be, for some it could be an apology or just a conversation, but somebody's expressing their feelings. So it could be you, Sagittarius, or it could be somebody coming in. They want to start something here, because we've got that innocent energy. So it feels like something new, okay? Innocent, something new, something heartfelt. Okay, so that's Sagittarius. So let's look at, where am I at? Capricorn. Capricorn. What's next in life for Capricorn? 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 So I said at the beginning that I am mainly a healer. That's what I do mainly. So if any of you are interested in that, if you're going through something, I can help you. So I will leave a link in my comments of the replay. So you can check the website out and reach out to me, even if it's just a question. You can ask me a question, or it's to book a session. And I've started a grief, loss and support group on Facebook called A Safe Space. So I'll leave the link there so you can join that for support, guidance, or share your stories, because for me this week is a difficult week. It's 3 years since I lost my son. So yeah, it's a raw time, and we need to honour our feelings. It's not good to suppress our feelings. We need to express it. So that's why I created the group, so you can express there, and everything in the group stays in the group. Okay, so it's a safe space, as I said. So next in love for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, so we've got an infatuation. So you could be meeting somebody, or it could even be you're with them now, and it feels like an infatuation, but you are actually, we've got the complementary opposites, like the yin and the yang, the black and the white cat there. So you really complement each other. You opposites attract energy. And are you ready for love? So I feel it's going to develop. Okay, so it could start off as just dating, fun, without infatuation. But I feel it has the capability, but obviously you have free will to develop, because it says, are you ready for love, this you and me? So it could develop into a love connection. And we've got the key to my heart. You have the lock. I have the lock. You have the key. So someone has the key, or you have the key. You're there. You open each other's hearts. So again, maybe you've been like closed off. Okay, you could have both been closed off to love, and you both have that key to open each other's heart there. So let's look at your tarot. Next in love for Capricorn. Yeah, we've got the Temperance. So it's going to be very balanced and harmonious connection. Very peaceful. Yeah, very honest with the Page of Swords. You can speak honestly about each other. Yeah, there is going to be romance and love coming in. So for some of you, it could be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there's romance, fun and passion. So it could start off as, just light-hearted. But I feel it's going to lead to more, okay? So that is your message, Capricorn. Hi, Kayla, welcome. Nearly at the end. So if you have a question, Kayla, just pop it in the chat, okay? And I'll be back on again Sunday for the solar eclipse. So what is next in love for, what am I doing? Aquarius. What is next in love for Aquarius? What's next in love for Aquarius? What is next in love for Aquarius? Okay, Kayla, I see your question, just to reassure you. Okay. Okay, so for Aquarius, we have soulmate and twin flame. We have building, we have kiss and make up, flirting up a storm. So for some of you, with that kiss and make up, you could be in separation from somebody right now. But there is going to be a making up, there is going to be a coming together. And when you do, you're going to want to build. I feel this person wants, to create a life with you. We've got building. So I get they want to create this relationship. They want to move in with you. They want to create a home initially. But it could... Yeah, so we've got Page of Swords. So this person could have been keeping an eye on you. that you're in separation from. Okay, they could have been watching you, but they're coming forward with an honest message. Yeah, they want to have a new beginning, like with the pages Wands energy. They're curious. They want to know more about you. There's a lot of passion. They want to get creative with you. They want to create here, new beginning. Yeah, it could be with an fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't worry about the gender. So yeah, with the alchemist energy, they want to transform this. Okay, so whatever happened between you, they want to transform it. Yeah, it's a wish fulfillment. So yeah, they see you as a wish fulfillment here. Okay. I'm just going to do Pisces, Kayla, and then I will do your question. Okay, I just want to finish the signs. Okay, so Pisces, what is next in love? What is next in love for Pisces? Wow. Love at first sight. It's never happened to me. I know it does happen. What is next in love for Pisces? Wow. 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 Wow, I've ended on a big energy here. So for Pisces, we've got love at first sight. So yeah, you could be meeting somebody very soon and you're going to feel that. Or very strong chemistry. And we've got new beginning, and she's actually pregnant in there. So if you don't want a child yet, take precautions. But yeah, your love could bring in a child, a new life, this connection. But it's the birth of something. It's the birth of something new. So it doesn't necessarily have to be pregnancy, but there is a risk if you're of that age. And we got to elope, just us two, you and me together. So you could even want to elope. You could even elope. I mean, we've got somebody proposing there as well. So I don't know if you can see that. Baby be mine full time. So yeah, this could move very quickly, I feel. Sometimes, I mean, I've had situations like that actually. So it could move very quickly, and you just feel so strongly about each other, and you just want to be together, and that's beautiful when that happens. So yeah, it could move very quickly. So you could be single right now, and then by next month, you could be engaged. You know, stranger things have happened. Okay, so let's look at what's next in love. Let's just get some tarot about this. Yeah, we've got the Chariot. Again, that's confirming fast-moving energy. We've got exploration. I feel you really want to dive deep with each other. You want to get to know each other. You're going to want to spend a lot of time with each other. Yeah, it's very balanced, very harmonious, the yin and the yang. The opposites attract. Yeah, Page of Wands, very passionate, very creative energy. You could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody very passionate, very driven. You know, the fire signs, they do take action out. They go after what they want. Yeah, Ace of Coins, a brand new beginning, a solid new beginning. Yeah, that you're manifesting this with the Magician. You're manifesting this. So as I said, the solar eclipse on the weekend, if you're wanting to bring this in, you know, you can do that. You have the power to do that, okay? So let's get to Kayla's question. So will you find love dating online? So I'm gonna use the decks like I have for the signs, and then we're gonna ask that question if you'll meet them online at the end. So what is next in love for Kayla? What is next in love for Kayla? What's next in love for Kayla? So you've got seduction. So it could start off in a casual way. Doesn't mean it, you're going to go that far with it. Obviously, it's your choice, as I said, but it will lead to love. And we've got validation. This person validates you. This person is on your side. They cherish you. They make you feel special. They really are going to be there for you. Your rock to lean on. Your support. Your rock. New love for Kayla. Yeah, we've got such a precious love, so special like a rose. So this person's going to see you like that. They're going to see you as somebody so precious, so special to them. Okay, I don't know if roses are significant to you in some way. They could be the sort of person that buys you roses, buys you flowers. They express themselves like that. Their love language. Yeah, flirtatious, like I said, it could start off as fun, flirtatious, but it will lead to love, Yeah, this person, this masculine, if you are looking for masculine, is just saying that they knew they would find you. They've been waiting for someone like you, okay? Or this could be vice versa. The man you've been waiting for is coming towards you. Yeah, love to love you, baby, all through the night. So it's going to be very passionate. It's very loving. This person is really makes you feel good about who you are. And are you ready for this love, this new move? So this person is definitely ready for, love magic. Anything is possible. So believe in the magic of love. Open up to it. Yeah. Let love be. It's just begun. So there's definitely love coming in. Bit of timing on that for you. It's waiting, like, for months you've had love readings. It's waiting. It's whenever you're ready. It's whenever you're ready. So work with the solar eclipse energy, like I'm telling everyone. Oh my God, and we got the Magician. So it's telling you to manifest. And we've got a 1 energy. So yeah, it's very close. I mean, it could be within the week you actually meet them, or it could be a month. I don't think it's a year. And we've got 6. So between 1 and 6 weeks, maybe, or 1 and 6 months. Okay, so let's see. Will you meet them online? Will you meet them online? For Kayla, will she meet them online, this person? Will she meet them online? Will she meet person online? Yeah, we got a yes. I felt it was a yes. Uplifting, at peace with decisions. So yeah, and we've got a plane. So they may not even live in the same country. I mean, I don't know how open you are to that, or there could be distance, it could be somebody that's not actually around the corner. Which can happen with online dating. So be open to it, okay? But it's definitely soon when you're ready. So I'm going to go now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your questions and your support. And I will leave the links to my website down below in the comments of the replay, and the link to my Facebook grief and loss support group. And I will see you again probably on Sunday. Blessings. Take care. Bye for now.